Alright guys, this is Eric from rulethewasteland.com and secretoftheinternet.com. Got the latest month of the BATTLEBOX. So we're going to do an on-screen open here. Have not opened this yet, so I'll get to show you exactly what's in it and try and figure out what the mission is before looking at it today. I'm going to open this with my Becker K-Bar BK4. No, this is BK9. What am I thinking? It even says it, BK9. But I want to dull up this beautiful blade on tape, so I'm just going to use the back of it. Hey. Let's see what we got. All right. Let's see. Guided sharpening system. This thing looks pretty in-depth. Now, sharpening knives has always been something I've never been incredibly knowledgeable about, so it's actually cool to see a system like this that will hopefully do all the work for me. Doesn't look cheap. Looks like it has design, like mechanisms to keep the angle exactly what you need it to be. You can sharpen hunting knives, pocket knives, tools, fish hooks even, serrated blades. See if this thing is going to open up for me. Pretty cool, man. Looks like a pretty high-tech system. The Work Sharp Guided Sharpening System. Comes all ready to go. I'll have to do a video using this thing, do a before-after on a knife that I've been using for a while and could use a sharpening. See what kind of results we get. We've got honing oil for a whetstone for use on all sharpening stones. Guessing already that this is about blade maintenance. That's what it certainly seems like in this box. This looks like a leather strop, like a straight razor or something. It's got the BATTLEBOX logo on there. I'm assuming that's what this is. Anchor it, and then you can hold this part. Pretty cool. And here we have a marine tough cloth. Interesting. Wiping down metals, protect them from like salt water and stuff like that. Pretty useful. Looks like another vial of some kind of oil. Tough Glide rust inhibitor. Dry film replacement for oils and silicones used with the tough cloth. So use with these and you can re-up the lubricants on there, I guess. Nice little applicator. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Pretty cool. This is a portable sharpener, a Pocket Pal knife sharpener. It's got a little stick on here and a little fine and coarse areas where you can drag your blade through. Shows you right here, this would be good for a bug out bag or in your car or something where you just need to quickly sharpen up. You hold it like that. Quickly sharpen up a small pocket knife, scissors, something like that. Pretty useful. Let's see what we have here. This is another sheepskin knife care kit. Leaves a showroom shine plus a protective barrier. Fancy. Hand-trimmed merino sheepskin packets in the many nooks and crannies. Flannel cloth, non-toxic oil. So there's all different ways to take it. So after you've sharpened it and everything, you can maintain the blade that way. Tops Knives blade care. Cool. We got a Tops knife, a really cool Tops knife in one of the Woodsman, I think, or the Bushcraftsman one that was box from, I think, it was either the last box or the box before. I was really happy about that knife. I think it was the last box. And that one came with a nice Tops knife. So now we know how to take care of it and have all the necessary elements for sharpening it, maintaining it, lubricating it, and protecting it. Special edition limited release for BATTLEBOX. Interesting. So you may not even be able to get this Blade Care DVD if you do not sign up for BATTLEBOX. So I'm happy to have that. Here we have what looks like a little satchel, kind of a soft briefcase. Perfect for all my business papers. Yeah, nice. Some mini, kind of feels a little padded. Might not be though, might just be the thick nylon or the interior compartment. Yeah. So, is these, I'm assuming these are for pocket knives. You can hold a bunch of different ones. This also could be for magazines, I imagine. They're a little narrow for a magazine, narrow and deep. I'm guessing this is for holding different kinds of pocket knives. In which case it would hold 2, 4, 6, 5, 10, 12, 22 or so pocket knives. Pretty cool. And then it has an external pocket here. You could put some of the maintenance equipment. On the other side for maintaining your 20 plus pocket knives. Pretty cool. And I like the sleek look, no labels or anything to clutter up the design. Nylon. And then in here we have a Columbia River knife and tool. That's what this stands for, if I remember correctly. Confidence in hand. Home front. It's not gonna focus on me. Forgot to get my paper. Home front is what it says. Made in Taiwan. Let's see what we got here. Looks like an assisted opening folding knife. Nice. There we go. I like the paramilitary kind of look to it. I'm assuming that's a lock on there so that you can't even, well, that's to take it apart. It actually comes apart. Seems like. Not sure what that is. There we go. So that is it's a liner lock, which you can flip open with this, or at least get started. Just a little bit of knurling here. A standard clip point blade. Kind of a hollow grind on it. A little bit. I like the kind of Captain America 1930s military look to it in olive drab color. Home front. Pocket clip. Now the pocket clip here is for tip up inside, which is actually usually how I prefer to open, how to carry my knives, which I made a video about before. You can slide it out of the pocket and you're in a position just to flip that open. Nice and smooth. Like this. Like that old school look. And I think this is to take it apart. It looks like it has a picture there showing you that this can easily be taken apart for maintenance. I'm guessing you would have to probably push on that. I know this thing. Oh well, I'm not going to mess with that right now. Oh, I did it somehow. Oh, I need a Torx bit still, I think. Interesting, though. I don't want this thing to fall apart in my hand, so I'll go ahead and put it back together. But that's kind of cool because a lot of times I've had pocket knives, and if you actually use it, or just keep it in your pocket so you can use it, you'll get lint, or if you drop it in the dirt, it'll get in there, and you have to try and use some air duster or Q-tips or anything to get in there and oil it up and get that grime and crud out of there. So if you can just pop it open without having to do a whole lot of crazy stuff or have springs shoot off on you somewhere, then that would be pretty good. I really like the look of this knife. That's one thing that I've actually been impressed with in all the battle boxes, that they've had some decent knives. Haven't got any trash. I really like the look of that blade. It's got a little bit of a belly on it. It doesn't just go straight And I do like the old school kind of military. He's got the star on there. Olive drab. Pretty cool. Let's see what they say on our sheet here. It's definitely knife care. It's definitely the staying sharp. Blade care and maintenance. Rusty Rags knife care kit. We saw that with the sheepskin. Sentry Solution tough cloth. Pocket Pal. Sharpening thing. Tough Glide. Pen applicator of the oil. Blade care DVD. Ready Man basic membership renewal. BattleBox Blade Restore leather strop. Knife carrying storage case. Dan's whetstone. Guided sharpening system. The home front Ken Onion. 150 bucks. Thought I liked this. Didn't know it was worth that much. But that is awesome knife. I could tell it's a quality blade. And I mean, as with the usual, if you find them, the other one was listed on there as being like, I think somewhere around that price point too, and it was available a little bit cheaper on if you looked around hard enough. But some of it was probably people who may have gotten the battle box and just are trying to liquidate it for whatever reason. But it definitely is not. It was definitely more expensive than getting all this stuff together. I mean, the battle box, like just for the price of this knife, you wouldn't get any of this other stuff. I'm not sure why, but I really like the finish on this blade. It's almost like a, I don't know if you would call that like a bead blasted finish, but it has that sort of machined look to it, where it's not just like a super high polish chrome look, but it's almost got that like very, I don't know, Terminator steel type look to it. I don't know how to describe it. I would guess I would call this like a bead blasted finish. And this almost has like an anodized look to it. Not a whole lot of texture on that, very flat, but doesn't seem like it would be an issue. You got enough knurling on the back here. Some aggressive, almost like gator back edge there. The front kind of holds your finger in, so it's not going to slide up on the knife if you're stabbing, or if you're holding like this, block your hand from coming off on the blade. Really cool, kind of classic military look to it. I'm digging it. Put those in this case. So that is the BattleBox January 2017. Let's see what it says. Here we are. It's 2017, and thanks to you, we're beginning a new year at BattleBox, moving very soon into our third year already. Cool deal. Anyway, the response from the Bush Craftsman box was phenomenal, and we hope to keep you as entertained and happy with the coming. Yeah, because I think I looked around, and I wasn't the only one who was really impressed with that last one. I said it was, and my title of my thing was Best Battle Box Ever, and I think others like Cutlery Lover and stuff were also duly impressed with their offerings for that box. And this one is pretty legit as well. I'm definitely digging the cool knife and the care equipment. I definitely don't have the expertise needed to use this stuff properly right off the bat, but guess what? I've got a DVD. It tells me how to do it. Pretty cool deal. I've always been a fan of Tops knives, even though I didn't even have one until the last battle box. So now I've got a way to take care of some of these quality blades I have, which like this one I used to open the battle box. So if I remember when I'm using this stuff, I'll definitely make a video about it. So that is the battle box, guys. The blade care and maintenance. Very happy with this one too, especially with this awesome knife here. Cool deal. It's been a while since I've used an assisted opening knife. Got to get used to doing it quickly in one movement. I don't even know if I'd call it, this isn't really assisted opening. I'm using that term incorrectly, because assisted opening has a spring or something that actually assists you in opening. This is simply, and those can be restricted. I think there's some states that don't allow that. There's literally, there's no spring involved in helping you here. It's just due to the shape of the blade, you can push on that part, and if you do it enough and combine it with a little bit of movement, you can get it to flip open almost as quickly as an assisted opening. A true assisted opening, you can usually just, push it, or, I'm not sure now that I mention it. I don't know what the actual term covers. It might be one that doesn't have a direct definition, but if I remember correctly, the This might be assisted opening, and the ones I'm thinking of are called automatic knives that are actually spring assisted, and this is, but who knows? Got to brush up on my terminology now. So if I had to guess, I would still call this assisted opening. But I like it either way. Captain America style. Pocket knife, backup knife, something like that. Good deal. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out battlebox.com as always, so you can get this cool gear too. I've honestly been very impressed with these boxes so far. I like them all. BATTLEBOX, delivered monthly. Enjoy, guys. Thanks for watching.